Hello everyone, welcome to IASBYHEART. In today's political science video, we are going to study about Thomas Hobbes, a philosopher, a political scientist. He is an Englishman. Thomas Hobbes can be considered as one of the founders of modern political philosophies. So he gave us many theories. In that we are going to study about social contract theory. Social contract theory of what? Of state. How a state was created, how a state came into existence. What is a state? State na government. It is nothing but government. So this theory explains the origins of state. So origin of a state. State is an artificial institution. It is not a natural, it is not an organically evolved institution. It is an artificial institution made by men, and its outcome of a social contract. That is what social contract theory of a state. Before the birth of the state, so state non uruvagaradhukku munnadi how humans lived. So before the birth of the state, the individuals, every individuals used to live in the state of nature. This is important, state of nature. What is state of nature? We will study. So state non varadhukku munnadi we lived in the state of nature. So state is the outcome of social contract among men. The relations between the rulers and the ruled. Who is the ruled here? People. The relations between the ruler and the ruled depends upon the nature of the contract which they entered. This is the gist of origin of a state. Social contract theory, that is all social contract theory. We will explain this. So first, Hobbes enna solraru? Before a state was created, individuals lived in a state of nature. So what is state of nature abdina? Nothing but a lawless, a ruleless state is called state of nature. There will be no laws, there will be no regulation, there is no authority, nobody is there to control you. Adha state abdin solli solradhu. Yaar vena enna vena pannalam. Absolute freedom to do anything whatever they want. That is called state of nature actually. So Adler, he defines man as man is selfish, egoist, competitive, violent, man is violent, distrustful and quarrelsome by nature. It is the human nature, nobody can change it அப்படினு சொல்லி சொல்றாரு. இதெல்லாம் man oda natures அப்படினு சொல்றாரு. He strives for power and control. Every human being strives for power and control. So what it leads to? It leads to might is right அப்படின்ற கான்செப்ட் வருது. So whoever has the power to control others will be their leader. His desires will be implemented in that group. So that is what might is right. யாருக்கு அதிகாரம் இருக்கோ, யார் கையில வெப்பன் இருக்கோ, யார் கையில பெரிய வெப்பன் இருக்கோ, அவங்க சொல்றது தான் நடக்கும். So life at that time in state of nature was solitary, poor, nasty, brutish and short. So humans have to fight out for everything, be it for food, be it for shelter, even for women. Men fought among themselves. So adan nature's law. So we have to attract, every man has to attract a woman. இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற மாதிரிலாம் forced marriage அதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது. So naturally you have to attract a woman. அதுக்கு நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும்? இன்னொருத்தர் கூட சண்டை போடணும், ஃபைட் பண்ணணும். So not only for women, நீங்க சாப்பிடணுமா சண்டை போடணும், shelter சண்டை போடணும், anything. So on the time life was solitary, poor, nasty, brutish and short lived. So it is a war of all against all. So எல்லாரும் கூட சண்டை போட்டுட்டே இருந்தாங்க. This is called anarchy, statelessness. So without any authority to control them, இப்படிதான் லைஃப் இருந்தது. So to escape from this type of life, humans created state, government அப்படினு சொல்லி ஒண்ணு first அவங்க கிரியேட் பண்றாங்க. For that only comes into picture social contract. So what is this social contract? So each individual, every individual will enter into a contract with every other individual. So what contract? That I will be surrendering my unlimited rights to the third person, to the state. As same, you should also have to surrender your unlimited excess power to other persons. என்கிட்ட இருக்கிற எல்லா ரைட்ஸையும், அளவற்ற ரைட்ஸை நான் என்ன பண்றேன்? ஸ்டேட் கிட்ட கொடுத்துறேன். So unlimited rights என்னது? In that period, anybody can do anything he wants. So என்ன வேணா பண்ணலாம். நான் சண்டை போடணுமா, கொல்லணுமா, எங்கேயா போகணுமா, there is no restrictions. எனக்கு பவர் இருக்கா, என்னால் செய்ய முடியும். ஸோ அப்படி இருக்கிறதுனால, எல்லாரும் அப்படி இருந்ததுனால தான் இந்த லாலெஸ்னஸ் இருந்தது. டு அவாய்ட் ஃப்ரம் தட், டு எஸ்கேப் ஃப்ரம் தட், இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க? ஸ்டேட்னு ஒன்று கிரியேட் பண்ணி, அப்படிலாம் இல்லை, நான் அடுத்தவங்கள என்ன என் இஷ்டப்படிலாம் சண்டை போட முடியாது. ஐ கேனாட் ஃபைட் as per my wish. I cannot injure others, I cannot harm others, I should not interfere in others matters, personal matters. இது மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஸ்டேட் ஒன்று கிரியேட் பண்ணி என்னோட அன்லிமிட்டட் ரைட்ஸை ஸ்டேட் கிட்ட கொடுத்துட்றேன். ஸோ ஐ curtailed my rights myself and also I am asking other persons to do same. So this is what social contract, and the society, this is how a society evolved. Society entered into a contract among them and they created a state. They surrendered their unlimited powers to the state. The varpa. So எங்களோட பவர் எல்லாத்தையும் we are surrendering it to you. We are surrendering our powers, unlimited privileges to you. So using that power, you just guarantee us a peaceful and prosperous life. Security of life மட்டும் guarantee பண்ணு. That is your job அப்படின்னு சொல்றது. அப்படிதான் ஸ்டேட்டை வந்து கிரியேட் பண்ணாங்க. So they surrendered their unlimited rights to the third party, that is called as state. So this state has absolute power to do whatever it wants. That is called absolute power, and it became sovereign. Sovereign means there is no other authority to control the state. So அப்படிதான் sovereignty அப்படின்ற கான்செப்ட் வருது. And also here Hobbes states that there should be only one sovereign in any geographical entity. ஒரு country அப்படின்னு சொல்லி இருக்குன்னா there should be only one power controlling. இன்னொரு பவர் வரக்கூடாது. There should not be any challenging power. ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டை அப்போஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி இன்னொருத்தங்க வராங்க அப்படின்னா what that means? Again it means we are going back to the law of nature. Same fights, quarrels, violence. So that should not be there. There should be only one state, and that state should possess absolute power and sovereignty. They should have power to control anybody and everybody. Those who are not obeying the state should be punished severely. This is what the conception of state by Thomas Hobbes. And what is the relation between the rulers and the ruled? So in the theory, what is the relation between the king and the subjects? The king was not a party to the contract. Contract is not between people and king. Contract is between people and people to create a king. To create a king and give him unlimited powers. The conditions of the contract did not apply to the king. People cannot oppose the king, should not oppose the king. If somebody is opposing the king, he should be dealt with accordingly. The powers of the king will be unlimited and his order will be the law of the land, so that order prevails in that society. What is the duty of the king? To guarantee the safety and security of life for his subjects, for this people. This is how a state came into existence. This is the social contract theory of Thomas Hobbes. இதுதான் நம்ம ancient India என்ன படிச்சிருப்போம். Tribal people settled down to create Janapadas, and the Janapadasla they created a king Rajan. They surrendered him some power. As the day goes, Rajan become more powerful. Janapadas become Mahajanapadas. அப்படிதான் பெரிய பெரிய ஸ்டேட் உருவாச்சு. This is called Thomas Hobbes social contract theory. That is all for today's class. We will meet in another political science class. Until then, thank you very much.